everybody to this week's Reps Call. Today I see in the room Abby, Jason, Jonathan, Monica, Kiki, Sami, Saphas, and Strustika. I also see Abilas, Subendra, Manjar, Sina, Angel, and Takeshi in the Etherpad. Welcome everybody to this week's Reps Call and thank you for joining. We are gonna start with this week's shout out, and we have the very obvious shout out Eduardo because he's the rep of the month for February and he has done some amazing work as he's a very nice idealist from Italy. Go and check out what the Italian is doing in his home city and congratulate him on the Discord post. In this point, I am gonna give the floor and the first topic to Kiki. Kiki is gonna walk us through the Firefox 66 Sumo Sprint that is happening next week based on the releases. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the releases, they happen every 6 weeks. And every 6 weeks there is a support sprint to help all the users who are getting updated. Kiki is gonna talk to you more about this. Kiki, the floor is yours. Kiki, we cannot hear you. And we lost Kiki. And Kiki's back. Kiki? We cannot hear you. I don't know if it's only me. Strustika, can you hear her? And she left.
I couldn't hear her as well.
You couldn't or you could?
I could not.
Okay. For that reason, I am gonna very quickly go on topic 2. And somebody is unable to join the video conference, is unnamed. I will add here, could you tell us more details? And
can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Thank God. Okay, I don't know how far Constantina has told you while I'm away from the video, but yeah, as you might heard, you probably have heard about this because I've made noise everywhere. But yes, because we're going to release the Firefox 66 next week, more specifically on the 19th, we're going to have another Sumo sprint like the previous release. So please RSVP in the splash page that we have in Etherpad. This is gonna be the same support Sumo sprint, but it will be slightly different because we don't have any more team, and you can choose the group based on your locale. So for example, if you wanted to work on Germany language, or if you wanted to work on only Spanish, you can do that. And you can also have an event. We have added a support for event. So if you wanted to organize a small event with your colleague in a pizza place or a cafe, whatever you want, you can do that. But just please keep the receipts as usual, and also reach out to the resources rep close to you. That's all I have.
Cool. Kiki, could you talk a little bit more about what are the expectations? What kind of questions people will reply? How that works?
So basically, every release we're going to have 2 kind of contributions. So the first one is the social support. So you're going to answer user support in social media. Actually, only Twitter, because we don't have Facebook and Instagram present anymore. So it's mainly on Twitter, And the other one is through the Sumo forum. So we have a forum, is user forum in Sumo website in Kitsune. So you can do that as well. So whatever you want, if you wanted to reply only in Twitter, that's okay. Or if you wanted to reply in the forum as well, you can do that. You just need to create an account on Sumo. And usually we will address whatever question that user have. Like every release we might have an issue, like from the previous one we have an issue with antivirus, I guess. And I don't know what will come up in this release. Hopefully we'll not have any major issue. But yeah, basically we will address those kind of issues that came up after the release.
Well, thank you very much. Also, do we support in only English, or we also support in many languages?
No, we're going to have a multiple language. So if you are comfortable with your local language, like we have right now, we have Germany, Spanish, and then I can't remember the others, Portuguese and Dutch as well. So if you wanted to work on your local language that is not present in the Trello board, you can request that to me, but I will make sure if we have supported that, because I have the data, I've derived the data from the reply buffer that we use, and it doesn't have all the languages. So mostly those language that we cover are the kind of like big language. So just make sure first to reach out to me, and I'll make sure if we can support your language or not.
Cool. Thank you very much, Kiki. Are there any questions in the room? Just a reminder, Kiki also offers you to have events, and $100 will be approved if you have an event. Do not worry about pre-approval. This can go as a petty budget. So once you submit your receipts, we can, after the event, we can actually reimburse you. Just a reminder, please don't have alcohol. I know that people like especially in Europe, they have like a beer or two while doing those stuff. I also do that with my friends, but unfortunately alcohol is not approved based on Mozilla policies. So if you want beer, that will need to be on your own budget. But we do offer the pizza or whatever food you would like to have while having an event with your friends and your local community. And also there is a cool idea that the Brazilian community did once that I know of. They were doing it online. They were all gathering in the same time and they were applying answers from their homes. And every single one ordered a pizza, and then we reimbursed their pizza. So if you cannot meet all together, that's also fine. We can also give the pizza for you. If you have any questions, Kiki and I are always here. Kiki organizes everything. So if you don't know and you would like to ask more questions, feel free to ask us questions. Cool. So the next one is what we're missing in the REPS program, and there is a discourse post by Orabile. Unfortunately, Orabile couldn't be here today, so I'm gonna take it over. Orabile opened this survey asking this feedback form, basically asking the reps all they knew what they want to improve using the REPS program. The REPS program is a 10 years old program. It has started changing stuff. We want to know what skills we would like to improve by being the volunteer program. The program is here to help you, and we can give you resources, we can give you learning resources, we can give you courses based on what you need, and optimize it via what we have in the program. However, we won't be able to easily help you unless you tell us what you want. So go ahead and click the feedback form and help Orabile understand shaping this, especially the new reps that have just joined. It's very important for us to understand what you're missing and where will you want to help your future volunteer paths. So go ahead and check what Orabile has wrote. It's on Discourse. You can also ask him questions if you don't know something. It's an anonymous forum. You don't need to add your names or anything. We're not tracking that. We just want to hear your opinions, and it's very important for us as a council to do so. All right, we don't have anything else. Oh, we have two verbal updates. The one is about try Firefox Send. Firefox Send was released this week, and there is this blog post about Firefox Send. You can check it out. So if you're interested to try it, you can go ahead and try it. There is the blog post, and you can check the link and how you should do that. And we also have the Apply for Mozilla Fellowship. The Fellowships program from the Mozilla Foundation has started getting applications. So if you're interested in the Mozilla Fellowship, go ahead and check the link. You can actually apply for this. I'm also gonna say hello to Monica and Prasnu, that they just added their names on the Etherpad. Hello, Prasnu, nice to see you here. Also, always nice to see more people joining. We don't have anything else, so I'm gonna open the floor, and if anybody wants to give an update about their community, they feel free to do so here. So whoever wants to speak, here is your chance to speak.
I just wanted to add one more thing. The Sumo sprint is already up in the Activate website, the new website with the new view. So go check it out because it's pretty cool. The website has taken a redesign. It's super cool.
Oh yes, and I'm gonna give a small spoiler alert. We are planning to add a common voice activity in the Activate website. So wait for that inside the week. And we are also gonna make the announcements. And it's gonna be super cool. So what we're doing right now with Activate is that we're adding the campaigns there, and we are also adding more activities for you to be relevant and to have more things to do. We know that some of them are kind of old, so we want to update them, and we want to increase what is going to happen. The first thing that is going to go is up is Common Voice. We are also working on having more Sumo activities in there, so we can increase what activities are going up. If you have any idea about an activity that you are interested in, or functional area inside Mozilla you are interested to see up there, do ping us. We would be interested to know what people want to do these days. Common Voice is a big, Common Voice is a big focus for Mozilla this year, so this will go up soonish. Whoop, there is nothing else. Thank you very much for joining all. Thank you, Jonathan, as always, for helping us with Hermo. And don't forget to tweet and let us know what you're doing. And if you have any questions, Kiki and I are here always to help on Telegram or wherever you want to reach out to us. And see you all next week. Have a great day.